Hi guys, Justin here, welcome Farm 26. Had to run to the shop. I had a bushing here. I don't know if it was when I machined it on the lathe or if it pulled in welding or whatnot, but it was too tight for me to weld it up the way it was. I knew I'd never get my pins to line good enough to get going with it. So I brought you here to the shop. And this right here is a pin bushing machine. It's just a little stone on here. It does fine work. I've actually got it to machine bushings for connecting rods. But I said, you know, why can't I just open this up just a touch with it? So here we go. I'll show you how it works, or what's up with it. Get your oil going. And he takes a second. There he goes. Get him a little foot here. All right. Just a matter of in and out. Give it just a little bit. Flip it over. And you'd be surprised how quick this will open up a bore. For those of you guys that worry about brass and steel and hones, well, I'll be honest with you, I'm running on about as worn out of a stone as you can get. I mean, it's got some life, but she's pretty wore, and it's not going to hurt my feelings to just chuck it out when we're all said and done. Well, I know this is the last little bit. I already clearanced it to the shaft. That little bit there probably only took a couple thou off. So I'm going to get this cleaned up and we'll head back to the forks. Okay guys, so as you know, I did run that through the pin bushing machine and it got oil on it. You're going to have to, I did chemically thin it. Use some parts cleaner there at the shop, and I got too much wind right here, but we're going to want to burn him to make sure there's no oil in there, especially where we weld. Not a big deal because I got to preheat this morning anyway, but I just kind of hope my oxygen holds out. Tank is about empty. Well, you get the idea. We'll get them nice and hot. We'll weld up the bottom. I don't know if you can see the top there, but top ears, they're all done. Shaft slides through them real nice. Well, I'll bring it back. So here we go. Bottom moves. Got one ear to finish. And that's kind of how she's going to turn out. Just thought I'd show you guys that. Still got my movement. Yeah, I was going to go edit this for a little bit here. I'm kind of cold. It isn't that bad temperature-wise, but the wind is sure howling. But and there's how I've been doing the bushings. It's one pass, one pass. Been doing that all along, and it's worked out pretty good so far. All right. There you have it. Been a long time coming. Kind of wish that I'd have brought you more a little bit on the end here, but I did get the phone call, and my chemical is, well, not coming today, but it's coming real soon, and to be honest with you, I want to get this on and somewhat tested before we get there. So, yeah, you guys kind of didn't get the videos of it, but I mean, it's all right. I mean, we kind of know what's going on. Some of that have been just repetition anyway. I don't know how much we can bore you guys or not, but. Pin does slide all the way across both top and bottom, so it actually turned out not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say perfect or not, but
is there anything you can do? You can try new crested.
she's not bad.
It detoxifies below the gum line.
The bottom bushings are a little bit tighter than the top, but I think when we get her on, that won't really be too much of an issue. Well, you know what I'm going to be doing for the next, till it runs out. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow we should be able to put this on, and hopefully I can give you a nice little video on that. And we'll catch you in the morning. Well, here we are next day. I already took the bolts out of these pins, but I got 4 pins there. They just had regular bolts through them, retaining them. So yeah, we can knock some pins out now. Yeah, maybe I'll show you them real quick, just so you got an idea. Pins. I don't know how well you can see them or not, but 4 of them. And I did knock that one out already, just to make sure we had nothing too stuck. So here we go. We'll take the old hammer a 1-inch, and this one I had to cut half the bolt out, so he's going to be a little harder. There we go. See, they're not so little guys. Just got this one on the tilt to go yet. And we're free. We are free. Well, I think I'm going to roll him around the other side of that Ford. That rack is plenty heavy, so just thought I'd show you. Now this bushing is fairly tight, but you see how much movement that's got? I mean, now this you really can't see from this side, but the other side, it does have a hardened bushing in there, and you can see the split if you look inside. That might be something we dive down before too long. It's not going to be today. Like I say, I got to get my chemical loaded and whatnot. And this machine doesn't see that much work, so we got bigger fish to fry in front of that, but I just thought I'd show you real quick. Well, there he is. There's the big reveal. Oh, let me tell you, he was heavy. Just gonna drop these arms down just a little bit. Because I tell you what, I'm not picking them up that danged high. I'll pick them up a couple inches, but or bar them up, whatever I gotta do. Whoa. It's the trouble, my snow's starting to melt. When you think you got good footings, you don't always. Well, don't tell me that that's as low as he goes. No, it isn't. I think we can start with that. I did take and kind of give him a little check over before I got going on him to make sure he would go all the way to the ground and whatnot. But and kind of thought that might happen. We're going to have to do the 2-pin. Get him started with a 1-inch pin and swap them out. Oh, this wouldn't be near as bad, but let me tell you, he is heavy. You know what, let's just try this one. Whew. Well, let me tell you, I'm not that far out of shape, but that was a lot of heavy. Oh no. There, just like he's supposed to. I mean, I knew he wouldn't be easy, but I didn't think he'd be that. I think we knock these in before, or bolt these in before we lose them. Well, I'll be. So I checked them before with a lynch pin. I might have to run lynches in the bottom. Tops, they're fine with a bolt. I made the bottom bushings just a little bit bigger. I got to measuring earlier and kind of realized afterwards it was a mistake, and I said, you know, if I got to make 2 pins for the bottom, it's nice to have the real estate there. Oh, there you go. There's one top. Let me get a lynch pin. But that isn't perfect either. These pins are not all equal. I mean, they're close, but sure, that's what it is. I got enough slop up top there. I give it one wiggle and it slid right in. That's our devil. And I did kind of know these tilt arms here, every time I've used it, they've always had a little flop to them. So I knew that they're going to be an up and coming. I don't know when, but they are on the radar, if you know what I mean. Oh, so and I did have one here for you. You would be surprised how many people don't know that that right there is a linchpin. I didn't name them, but when you go to order them, that's what they're called, linchpins. Man, that sun is just making everything not nice. There. Man, we are getting there. All right, phase 2 of the finale. Give this guy a squirt. I can open up the throttle. And make sure he's out of gear. What a noisy bugger, huh? Actually, I think I'm going to move you a little bit. And we're going to get the final, the real reveal done. was the one thing I didn't know if it would work out or not, if I could lock him in that outside hole. He works, so. And that one works. Well, there you go. I'm kind of tickled with that. I think I'm gonna go edit this. I see I gotta edit some stuff out, but for all those of you guys that have been watching, you finally know what it's all about. And I think job's a good one. I am gonna take and I got an empty tote. I'm gonna fill it up with water and just see how good it is or isn't. And I'll probably start that now and then start editing, and maybe I'll throw it in the deal. Maybe I won't, I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to share me with someone you know, someone you might kind of take interest into this. Weather is starting to break. Snow it's going fast. I think there might actually be a possibility, not a guarantee or anything, but a possibility next week we might be able to do some stock chopping, start pulling some of the stuff out of the shed as far as like no-till drill. I will be using him a little bit this year. And I know you guys didn't get that on my little tour in the shed, but he's to come. I'm depending on where we get to or not, I might do a mid-month review, channel review, and if I might show you there then and bring you a little closer in on that Minneapolis Moline. But till next time, have fun.